Wide receivers on the 49ers top 30 draft visit list. This subset is of particular interest due to the Brandon Aiyuk situation. And you know what? Deebo Samuel has a financially efficient out from his contract next offseason. So the 49ers need to continue replenishing everywhere. That's just how the NFL works. But wide receiver might be at a little bit of a crossroads. And with that, Malachi Corley is one of the 49ers 30 visit lists out of Western Kentucky. They're calling him Deebo Jr. Actually, in today's mock draft, the co-dueling mock draft that I do with Matt Barrows every year, I picked Malachi Corley. And I say Deebo Jr. because he's got a low air yards average on his catches, but a very high yak average on his catches. I mean, the guy's an outlier, just like Deebo Samuel, the college version of Deebo. Tank of a body, obviously really hard to tackle. Somebody the 49ers could be interested in the second round, maybe the third, but probably a second round grade for Malachi Corley. Then you've got Javon Baker out of University of Central Florida, 6'1", 21.9 yards per catch this year. Probably still needs some NFL polish, but he's been productive at the college level and has improved every year at the college level. So he is an intriguing player. After Javon Baker, Jacob Cowing out of Arizona. Now this is more of a slot guy. This is a 5'8" shutterbug, smaller player. A lot of people thinking that they were excited when he visited Levi's Stadium, announced it on his social media last week. They said, oh, this guy might be able to return some punts for the 49ers. This might be a player who can give them that short area quickness, that dynamicism that, you know, obviously does work well on punt return, but also could serve them well in the slot. Cowing runs a 4.38 40. So anytime people see that kind of quickness, they do get excited. 1.52 10-yard split, which is also very fast for Jacob Cowing. Then there's Johnny Wilson out of Florida State. Total opposite. He's 6'6", 230, and he's already a good blocker. So people are saying, oh, can he maybe be converted to tight end? And I think that's a good thought. It's also important to remember that the 49ers under Shanahan have tried to be as adaptable positionally as possible. So receivers block a lot, tight ends receive a lot. That's the goal, at least. And you're looking for a tight end too that can catch. So maybe you can go to a guy with a receiving background. So really impressive size and speed for Johnny Wilson, who is 6'6", 230 with a 4.52 40-yard dash. Finally, and by the way, Wilson, Cowing, Baker, all fourth round grades. And you've got Bub Means. That rounds out the known 49ers top 30 visit list. Bub Means, another guy who's about 6'1", more of a standard receiver like Javon Baker. You're not seeing that very short stature like somebody like Jacob Cowing, or that really tall frame like Johnny Wilson. I would put Bub Means in the same category as Javon Baker, except Means probably can be acquired for a lower pick. He currently has a 6th round grade. So those are the receivers that the 49ers have looked at least the ones that we know about so far. They range from the 2nd to the 6th round, with most of them falling with 4th round grades. We'll see if they pick one in this upcoming draft.